Frog riders. I know, frog riders. What's that all about? Look at the artwork. Just the artwork alone screams expensive. Ooh, that could be something. That could be something special. Sci-fi. Looks crazy complicated. Hello and welcome to the video. Something a bit different today. I want to share with you a big pickup I had. I bought somebody's collection of board games. I was at a yard sale and I kind of impulse bought the lot. I did have some footage of the actual deal on my GoPro, but then I lost my GoPro and it still hasn't turned up. I've been waiting to do this video. I've given up trying to find the GoPro, so I can't show you me negotiating the deal and buying the stuff, which is a shame. This sort of thing. Most are fairly modern. They're quality board games. She said, oh, I had someone come along earlier and offer me 150 for the collection, which I accepted, and he never came back. So I stood there and I said, oh, okay. And in the end, I made her an offer. And then we settled on £130. And in the moment, I thought it was worth going on. This video will kind of decide, was it worth spending £130 on these? Now, I couldn't look them up there and then. Didn't have time. I was stood there chatting with the lady. I wasn't going to start looking up each one on eBay. Looking at the sort of titles here, I thought there's going to be a couple of home runs and the rest should be okay. My £130 is safe and maybe, just maybe, I'll do really well out of it. You can be the judge of that because I've gone through and looked up what I think I might be able to achieve on each and every one of these. So I thought we'd take a look and then we can see what that total is and see if it was worth me buying it all. Right, let's go. So we have D6 Dungeon. Most of these games I know nothing about. Some I'm keen to try. It's the other beauty of board games if you're a board game fan. D6 Dungeon. So the prices I'm going to quote you are what I will aim for on eBay. It may be that I have to come down. I think most of this will have shipping on top. Some may have it included. It gives you an idea. £15 I would go for on that. Mr. Jack. Looks like a Jack the Ripper detective kind of thing. Looks like fun is what I was trying to say. £20 I will shoot for on that. This is Origin. See, looking at this, you think, oh, that could be a winner. It's not really. I think I'm looking at 15 quid. Yeah. Then we have Polterfast. This one looks intriguing. I like games that are relatively simple, quick to set up, and there's strategy involved. One of my favourite games of all time is Othello. That gives you an idea. I love strategy, but I also like simplicity. Gonna try that one out, I think. Polterfast, worth next to nothing as well. Only a £5. Looks like it's the going rate, so may just keep that one. Yeah, it's a Rubik's code game. £5 if I'm lucky. Stellium. Now this did look like a premium game, but I think I'll only get 20 out of that. Like I said, I thought, quickly scanning over it, and I made an assessment, there'll be a couple of home runs in there. There'll be a couple of kind of 50 quid board games in there, surely. Let's carry on. What's that? Cast Quest, a ridiculous description-based game that harnesses the powerful magic of spells and curses. Yeah, for a tiny box one, not bad. 15 quid I will shoot for. Legends Untold, nice one. About £20 though, so still not really, you know, not finding the home runs here. But yeah, £20 on that. Steamrollers. This one looks fun actually. My brother-in-law and I used to play board games. We used to be into games like Risk and that sort of strategy game. This looks fun. Anyway, Steamrollers, again, it's probably only going to be 20 quid. Still not the home run I was looking for. Burano, another one that looks like it could be a winner. Look at that. Again, I'm going to shoot for 20 on it, so not big money on it. Another one that you'd think, ooh, that looks intriguing. This is Pandoria. Look at the artwork. Just the artwork alone screams expensive. 25 I will shoot for on that. This one really does look quite complex. So that's not bad. 25, I think so far, that's the best. Next, Asgard. This is a good one, but still not really a home run. I'm going to shoot for 30 quid on this. Again, it's one of those that if you saw it at the car boot, you'd think, oh, that's worth taking a punt on for a few quid. Yeah, so what did I say? 30. So the new best return is on that one. Then Captains of the Golden Age. Hang on. I can't reach it. Looks good. And it's okay. I'm going to shoot for 25 on that one. So last few bumped up the potential returns a bit. Right, let's move these out of the way. That's stack one. Snowman dice. It's a little bag filled with dice. You make snowmans. It looks fun. We may keep this one. Andrea's got her eye on this. About £10 I would shoot for on that bag of dice. Yeah, that looks like a perfect Christmas family game to me. Escape Room. It's, yeah, almost worthless. I might get a fiver out of it. Cock and Bull. The American Pub Game. I'm intrigued. It looks simple. I'm going to try this one out. Worth about 15, I reckon, so not bad. Idiom Addict. What have we got on that? Again, about 15. Looks intriguing, but not worth a great deal. Certainly not a home run. Hex Pants. This one is one that looks like, ooh, that could be something. That could be something special. Sci-fi. Looks crazy complicated. Not really. £15. So these are judged by looking on eBay at completed and sold listings. So what things actually sell for. So I'll be looking at only 15 on that. Kings and Things. Oh, this is one of the nicer bits in it because it is early. This is a lot older than most of the ones in this. It's also a Games Workshop, so that does make it a little bit more saleable in some respects. A lot of people collect the early Games Workshop stuff. But even this, I think 30 is going to be the top of what I may get back on it. But yeah, that equals the most expensive one. So I'd be looking to maybe get 30 back on that. Mr. Lister, nothing really, maybe £10. Quiz Shootout. Does sound like something I would enjoy, so we may have a play of it. Yeti. This looks intriguing. But yeah, still only probably 20 would be the top end on that. Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. This is heavy. There's a lot of paperwork in there, I think. It is reams and reams of whatever. About 20 on that. Red Outpost, again, looks very cool. Sort of thing you think, oh, that's a nice one. Surely that'll have some value. A little bit, but only about 20 quid, I would expect. Mind Trap, this is another old one and you see it everywhere. This is like kind of brain bending puzzles, like riddles kind of in a way. And it's not really worth messing about with. I'll be lucky to get a $5 out of it. Toledo, this one looks awesome. Look at that. But it's probably still only a £20 game. Where are the home runs? When I was looking all this up, I was by this point going, okay. Should I have bothered with this? 20 quid. Cranium, most of the Cranium games are not worth much and they sold in big numbers and they're not that popular anymore. So a tenner max there. And then, last one on the list, Frog Riders. I know, Frog Riders. What's that all about? I have no idea. It looks intriguing, but it's still probably only a £20 game. So that's everything. If you tot all of that up, that comes to £455. As always, I may take some lower offers. There may be some of those that will be shipping included. There will be fees to come off it. So that's not what I will get. There will be, stuff to take off that. And my investment was 130. So it's not great. I will be honest, this isn't great. I will do okay out of it. I'm certainly not losing money. But there's a fair amount of work involved. In order to list these, you have to do due diligence. You have to check that the bits are all there. And with some of these, as I showed you, there's a lot of bits. Luckily, I do love board games and I do quite enjoy that bit in a weird way. And I'll sit there in the evening and go through them. So it's not hard work, but there is that to factor in. So there's a fair amount of just time to check through these. Do the pictures, do the listings, all of that normal work with putting stuff on eBay. To get back, I don't know what would be left in profit, but you have to ask the question, was it a good pickup? Not my best. I must be honest. I'll do okay out of it. There's profit in there. But like I said, I thought there'd be a couple or two or three that might be 40, 50 beyond priced games, and there just aren't. And that's life. So yeah, let me know what you think. Would you have taken a punt? £130 a lot? If I was there again, would I do it? No, I don't think I would. If I had this information, because we also have a fair amount of stock to be dealing with. If I was desperate for stock, yeah, fine. But yeah, I probably wouldn't. If I knew all the numbers in advance, I don't think I'd have put £130 down on this. I will do okay out of this. There's money to be made, but for the amount of work I've got to do to get there, perhaps not the best pickup ever. Anyway, something a little bit different. I hope you enjoyed that. I think I might go and shave my beard off. I have to see if it's still with me in the next video. Take care. Before I go, I will pop a video up here. Please take a look at this one if it looks interesting. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon.